So yeah, I got off the phone. I'm at Kmart because I needed to, pay attention.
Yep.
Because Kmart tells you what you need, not what you went in there for.
Okay.
You go into Kmart thinking you're gonna spend $10 and you walk out with $100 worth of shit. But anyway, so
looking at that actually.
oh, I love Kmart. So my sister calls a dinner to tell everyone the news, which is great. I understand that's an important thing, and I thought I'd get her a present. And I was helping a mate clear out his garage, and he had this thing framed. And I was like, "How much do you want for that?" And he goes, "I'll just take it." I'm like, "Oh, all right." So I've rocked up to dinner a couple of days later, and I've gone. My sister's like, "Look, I'm really, really happy for you. I bought you a present." She's, "Oh my god, what is it? A pony or something?" I was like, "No, there's a 2-year age difference of us." And I was like, "No, I didn't get you a fucking pony. It's in the car." And she goes, "Oh, what is it?" So I've gone out to the car. I've parked right out front of the restaurant. And I was like, "What the fuck's he doing?" And I've pulled out of the car this big framed poster, and it's of KD Lang's tour from the mid-80s, and it's called All You Can Eat. And I've put that down. I've put that down next to her. She didn't get it, and my mum's just like, "Oh fuck, you can't do that." I was like, "No, I'm trying to be supportive," and I was there for it. We got along for like we're famous for not getting along. Like I'm a firm believer if you can put 10 people in a room, 2 of them won't get along. That's just human nature.
Yeah,
like it just I just happen to be a blood relative of someone I will never get along with, and that's nothing on my parents. It's nothing on anyone.
Yeah.
We're just 2 extremely different people, and we got along for a little bit, and I was in a jokingly way giving her advice on women. If you know me, don't take advice on me for anything relationship wise. But I was like, we finally got something in common. We can talk about this. And she's like, "No, it's weird, blah blah blah." Anyway, so skip forward a couple years. I find out that she's marrying a high school sweetheart, who happens to be a dude.
Oh, okay.
After me and Mum got verbally bashed by her, because the first thing we asked was not in an insensitive way. We were just curious, like, is this a phase, or did something happen, or you bi, or what, or blah. And she ripped our heads off. So then she's come out, and now she's getting married to a dude. And the kicker is, she thinks you can pick your family, whereas I think you can pick your friends. Like, Dad was pretty absent growing up.
Yeah.
But I knew he had no role model for being a parent, so I don't hold it against him anymore.
Yeah.
But she doesn't see him as our dad anymore. So she got her husband to be to ask my stepdad for a hand, and then there's completely written Dad off until it came time to, "Are you coming up for the wedding? How much are you going to contribute?" All that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Has basically said, "I don't recognise him as my dad anymore." I was like, wow, that's a big call.
But then
People lose their parents and shit, yet your dad's still here. You just don't want to make the effort.
yeah, but you're still inviting him to the wedding.
Yeah, here's the best bit. Christmas comes round, and my little sister Georgia, the good one, sends me a message saying, "Why the fuck is Dad sending us money?" I was like, "What?" And I get a message, as I read that, a message pops up from Dad saying, "Just want to say how grateful I am to have such good kids. Consider this a good kid bonus for Christmas. Spend it wisely." And yeah, my sister was more than happy to take the money. It's just like, you've lost. I might sound like an asshole here, but that's the kind of people I want nothing to do with. Just, you are fake as fuck. I can't be fucked with it. Like, so I didn't get an invite to the wedding. Not that I would go, but so now my dad, my little brother and sister are coming up for the wedding.
Yeah.
They're going to stay at mine, and then I'm going to drop them at the wedding. My poor sister can't, like, she's going through jobs and all this sort of shit. She can't afford the horrible dress that my sister's picked out for her.
Yeah.
I said to her, "You know what? I'm not flush, but I can move some money around. If you need a wedding dress, let me pay for it, and it can be my condolence present for you." Yeah, it's going to be great. I can't fucking wait. It's going to be good.
Oh, you'll end up going to the wedding.
Nah, fuck no.
You won't?
No interest.
Sick of the guns?
I don't like fake people. Can't deal with it.
Have you met her partner? Or?
Yeah. He went to my high school, and his brother used to take the bus with me, so they would be on the bus. Like, I probably knew him before she did, and I don't know how they met, but they were like, it's sweet now I'm saying it out loud, but like they were best friends through high school and that, and then my mum and stepdad, my sister lived overseas for a bit, and then they came back and they started hanging out again and shit. I think they've only been together for 2 years or something. But the whole thing just seems like a Bold and the Beautiful scenario, and I've just got no interest in it whatsoever.
Well,
But
that's the part of family. It's just sort of, it's just weird. Like I say, I mean, sometimes toxic. Once it's in your life, you just sort of go, I don't need it, you know. And you know, it's good. Like your parents aren't pushy, you know what I mean. Whereas I had the old wogs, and God rest their soul, and they used to be like, oh, no, you've got to make an effort, you know.
yeah.
And you'd always make that effort, and you go, why don't I just fucking do that?
So that's the difference with wogs and Aussies. Like,
You know?
like I don't know, but I'm just assuming from movies and stuff. But like, your parents would have made your lunch for you. No.
Not mine, no.
Oh, okay. Oh, I've got some people I've worked with who like they'd be 28, they'd still live at home. They'd be of Italian or Greek background or something. I'm talking about Greeks again, sorry. And they get a packed lunch every day. Never spend a cent on food or anything like that.
No.
Like,
No, they used to feed us, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You get fed and shit like that,
Yeah.
but as in, well, they both worked pretty hard, so they never really, I never really bought, like, you know, took lunch to school sort of thing.
yeah,
Even work, like, you know, once I started working, you had your own money, do your own thing sort of thing. But home, yeah, definitely, like, you would get involved in the kitchen,
yeah.
once in a while I might cook something.
Yeah, you didn't starve.
No, hell no. It's like either my gran was still alive, so she cooked. My mum would cook. You know what I mean? And it was basically, you know, we grew up in that era with the, you know, and sorry, people out there might go cringe, but it was that era of, you know, the girl would do the girl stuff, or the boy
Oh, there's
stuff.
nothing wrong with saying that. It was just the thing that
That was
happened.
the thing.
Yeah.
And you know, they were like when I'd step in the kitchen, you know, like I'd love to cook.
Yeah.
And they loved watching me cook, you know what I mean? And it was just funny because it sort of got to the point where, oh no, your sister's got to do that, your sister's got to do this. But I don't know. I mean, there is. I mean, I'll go to a mate's place, and you know, like you said, let's not talk about Greek, but he's Greek. And like he was speaking, we're doing the food truck, we were organising his food truck, and
Fuck yeah.
working on it, and without a shadow of a doubt, his mum's come out maybe 5 times. When are you guys ready to eat? When are you guys ready to eat? And my mum used to do the same thing.
Yeah.
I would go over, and you know, sometimes you just not hungry, you just want to talk.
Yeah.
Mum, I want to have a chat. And Mum would be like, so if you eat, you want something to eat? Are you hungry? Yes, I'm famished. Look at the size of it. I'm famished. You know, and you know, she'd be like, I'd be like, no, I don't want to eat. Just want to sit and talk. And it's funny because the wogs, for some fucking weird ass reason, they've got this whole mentality of you've got to feed the person to make the person happy.
No.
You know, it's like feed, eat.
Yeah.
And I had people, you know, mates going over, and the first thing Mum would do was like, hold on, here you go, you've got to eat this. You know,
This someone prepared earlier. Yeah.
And it stays with us to a point. But I'll also say, well, if you're at my house, you know, my doors are open.
Yeah.
Want a drink? Grab a drink. You know, it's like
No, you're very, very hospitable.
I don't do that whole. I've got to fucking fill the table. I've got to do this.
Yeah.
If I'm eating a fucking sanger, you want a sanger?
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I'm eating the sanger. You know what I mean? So whatever I've got, I'll offer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
No, you're very generous.
you know, but in the same token, you've got other extremes where people just offer. Like my sister, she offers too much.
Yeah.
And over the years, but that's her upbringing. My mum would always, somebody would come over, you have food, you know, always full table and all that. And that's not good, you know what I mean? It's like I used to always say, what are you doing, man? The person hasn't come here to fucking eat.
Yeah, I was dropping in.
The person was coming in for a cup of coffee, you know what I mean? Have a chat.
Yeah.
But that stigma's in the walls. It doesn't matter what background you come from, be it, you know, like I say, you know, Montenegrin or Yugoslavian or whatever, Greek, Italian, Spanish, all the same.
Spanish considered what? Really?
Or anybody in Europe. They're European.
I've never heard of someone in Spanish being referred to.
They wouldn't call them a wog, as in they're a Spaniard. You know what I mean? But I would regard them still as a wog. That whole group of, except the English. The English get a bit wogs. I'm just calling them.
What did wog mean?
Welcome overseas guest. That's how they break it down. And I think there's another one now. I think they use it welcome Oriental guests at one point.
Oh, okay.
So they changed it up a little bit from time to time. So, but it was funny. Like, I'll actually tell you a story about wogs. My uncle worked at a paper mill. It was a massive paper mill. Yeah. Smallman's boys owned it, Brooklyn. And I still laugh at this story because it is fucking funny. And this Aussie kid pulled me up one day. He's like, "You fucking wogs are full of shit, mate. You fuck." And my uncle's a typical wog that doesn't know how to speak any English. Yeah. Might know 2 or 3 words. Listen, and
fuck off.
His thing was, "Listen, mate." He'd never say it. He'd say, "Make," not mate. Yeah. And he'd go, "Make." Listen, mate. He goes, "Me coming in this country with suitcases. You come in with the handcuffs." That was it. And he walked off. It was like a perfect mic drop.
That's fucking brilliant. Suck on that, HR. See what happens.
Oh god.
What do you make of? I know this is probably old news for anyone in the comedy scene, but Nick Giannopoulos coming out claiming that no one can use the term wog.
That's the wog word's been out there a lot longer than he has.
Yeah. Do you reckon that was a publicity stunt, for lack of a better term, or an intentional?
I think it's might be. I don't know. I mean, I've been trying to work that one out.
Because he hasn't really done anything. I mean, he's established in movies and stuff. I mean, I actually don't know much about him.
But it was actually quite funny when I found out that what was his name, George Capinaris.
Yeah, Capinaris. Yeah.
He actually wrote Metropolis now.
Did he?
Yeah, that blew me out of the water. I didn't know that. I was just like, I thought Nick Giannopoulos. Yeah, he goes, no. Him and that Spanish character that's in there. I can't remember his name.
I've only seen it once.
But there's this guy that plays a Spanish character in there. Yeah. And they all sort of started together, them two. Yeah. And they wrote the script. And I was just like, really, that blew me out of the water. I was always like, God, Nick Giannopoulos was the main character, so what's his show? But it wasn't. But there's got to be something there because you've even got what's her name, Mary Custis. Anyway, you got Mary as well. Yeah. She's on Nick's side. Yeah. And then they've got these guys are on this side. You know what I mean? One fence is on one side, the other on the other. And it's like, what's going on there? These guys had I think they did it for a few years. And now it's this whole rift. And why are you doing this? Why are you calling it a wog? And and he wasn't holding back on it. You know what I mean? Like he didn't turn around and go,
just trademarking it.
Yeah. And it was like, well.
It's ridiculous.
And that's bullshit. And this is my whole point, like we were talking outside before. For some fucked up reason in Australia, nobody wants to help anybody. Yeah. I don't get why. And I'll say this, I probably said it on the first podcast we did. That's the part I don't get. It's like, if I've got an idea, and I go to you, Jordy, what do you think? Oh, well, cool. This guy's going, oh, yeah, cool. Well, maybe we can make it happen. Yeah. Maybe we can't. But and constantly there's this whole thing of, no, we can't talk about that. I don't know, I mean, who knows? Like for them, I don't know if it's a publicity stunt. It just seemed too close to what the stuff they were doing, if you know what I mean. Like, even Gab Rossi, they were doing the Wopera or whatever they were doing.
Woggy Christmas.
Woggy Christmas and everything, yeah.
What's that one? I can't really remember that. But yeah, no, yeah. It's not really my world, but you see the ads for it and stuff. But
but for myself, and I'll be honest, I've avoided that wog side of things. I didn't want to become that wog comedian. Yeah. It's like I can do the wog shit. Like, oh my god, mate, you know what I mean? It's fucking God blows me in the water, mate. I can do all that shit. It's not a problem.
Get in my VL,
yeah. But I sort of went, well, no, let's do this part of it, and if that comes along somewhere along the line, so So be it. I can fold that way too.
Yeah.
It's just another medium.
Yeah.
Another way to go. But I don't want to be known as that. You know, that wog comic. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but my last name's a very woggy name.
Yeah, I still can't pronounce
You
it.
know.
I'm too white for that.
White supremacy. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no.
That's the one. No, wrong one.
Oh, Kid Rock's probably a bit white
No,
supremacy.
that one, that's it. Yeah.
And then you sure as fucked a cousin at some point, who knows?
Kid Rock, jeez. There you go. That's another one I heard the other day. I love Kid Rock. I love his music, but he wasn't down in the slums of fucking Detroit and stuff. That kid grew up loaded.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, his old man owned about 6 major dealerships in America. You know, car dealerships.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the kid had money, and he played his whole, you know, I come from the south, and it's all. Yeah, my ass, you did, champion. Blew me out of the water. It was just like, you know, you just crushed my dream.
Oh, wow. I was looking up to you.
Yeah, I was looking up to you. I wanted to become a hick. Nothing wrong with hicks.
Oh, nothing wrong with it. I don't think there's going to be many hicks listening to this, but
But yeah,
I don't know. That's what's motherfucker good them
come here.
Who knows?
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. It's like for the wog part of it, who knows what they're up to? I mean, it's like anything. I think we need to, as a group, as a culture, as a collective, we have to work together.
Yeah,
I mean, and this is the thing that I don't get about Australia. Like, you look at the Americans, they all work together. You look at the British, they all work together.
Everyone's on everyone's podcast.
Yeah,
everyone's
and it's like
doing cameos in people's shows. And,
it's like, well, here, why aren't we doing this here, guys? It's like, you know, let's feed it. Let's make out a little. Oh no, it's not good enough here. I'm going to go to America and do it.
Yeah.
Why? We've got everything. They come here to make movies, for God's sake.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? The logic in us going, I want to go to LA and become a fucking #1 comic. Fine, yeah, go to LA, become a #1 comic. I don't question that.
Yeah, have a crack.
Have a crack, but also make your content. You can do your content here. You can transfer your content. You can make your content. You know, but I don't know.
I mean, I know. I'll have a crack at people if they're out of the wrong, and I expect the same thing to return. But I don't. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't understand the. You know, someone's getting to here. Let's cut it down.
Yeah.
Sort of. Unless someone has done something to me, that's when I'll have a crack at them, or not give them anything, or you know, whatever. But I don't understand. Yeah, I don't get it. But
I don't know. Just that. You know, and I don't want to end on. You know, we don't have to end on a sad note. Let's end. What is it? Let's end on one of those notes.
what are we going to talk about? This dreamy.
But yeah, I don't know. I just reckon we've all got to work together, and we've all got to. You know, there's going to be times that sometimes you don't get along with a person.
That's fine.
And you know, and this is also say to the people, the haters out there, or the people that you know throw the punches as well. It's like expect the punches to be thrown back. You know what I mean? Physically.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if you're going to throw a fucking comment, I'll expect it to come back.
Yeah.
And don't sit behind your computer or whatever the case may be and go, I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
No, step up and talk about it.
Yeah.
And then when it comes down to the one-on-one thing, talk about it. You know, but a lot of people do the whole, I can say it on a computer.
Yeah, then they don't have the balls.
I can say it on a fucking tweet or Instagram or whatever. But and I think that our industry in that sense has become, well, here in Australia, what I'm noticing, and like I say, I'm early days, you know, so
Yeah, me too.
but what I see is like, you know, they get on the high horse, they're above and beyond. We're all the same fucking level. We all are trying to achieve to be. Every comic out there, I don't care where you're from, you're only trying to be funny.
Yeah, you're just trying to make people laugh.
Make people laugh, mate.
That's the funniest thing of it.
That's it.
We're all doing something that's really fucking weird when you think about it. You're getting up in a room full of strangers.
That's it.
Talking. and hoping someone fucking laughs
And
at something
and the irony of it is, we all hate fucking talking.
Yeah.
And that's the irony of it all. It's like, we all hate talking, but in the same token, we want to make people happy.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there going, well, fuck this. And it's like, no, we've all got to work together, work as a collaborative unit. But I don't know. I might be talking out of school, and you guys can educate me down the track. And Jordy can kick me in the balls.
No, not into that. I've copped a few. I wouldn't wish that pain on anyone.
I'll probably tickle these days again.
Be gentle.
He'll be like, oh, really?
we found something for that sound effect.
There it is.
Oh, that reminds me of those chimes they used to put in the read along thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the book and the tape. Just made something so innocent dirty. It was brilliant.
The book and the tape. Jeez, you know how old I am?
How old?
Open that cupboard up, I'll tell you. No, I've got to pull out a porno. Just pull that cupboard open.
Why is it stuck shut?
It's
Dude.
Try to get it on
What the
top.
fuck?
It's gone underneath. There you go. Look at that. Look
Oh,
at
wow.
That. That is an LP. Jordy said, book, read, type, what is it, the tape and read or whatever it was? That's actually an LP.
The white bunny and his magic nose.
There you go. The white bunny.
Is he doing coke or magic?
That's where it started, baby.
Fucking hell.
And it all happened from there.
That's wicked.
But yeah, like, it's just, side note.
I just broke your cupboard, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
It needs a longer screw on the head.
So what do you got going? What do you got going this week?
This week, Death or Glory as per usual on Tuesday.
Yep.
I actually planned a wee bit of a break to do some more admin for the festival that I'm running and write some stuff.
Yep.
And catch up on sleep. But I'll probably get down to Gorilla or something, or Big Mouth on Sunday, or maybe Apartment.
Yep.
Something, just see what's out. But what about yourself?
Yeah, I don't know, probably, I made us thinking, so I'll probably go Big Mouth tomorrow, just check it out. She'll get there early enough, get on. And then, like I said, Oxford Scholar, Monday. And then we'll just see, just Playboy here. And once again, I think probably go down to George, St Kilda.
Yeah.
And then, I'll hit a few rooms, I'll even just go, I'll go watch. And just get back. And, if I feel like I want to get up, I'll get up, so.
Happy watching in the darkness.
It's like you see this show, Benny, what are you doing there?
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying
Vaseline. Yeah. Laughing gets me off. No. I'm having not a break, but just I'm sure I've got something in my diary that I'm forgetting to mention. But I usually go down to the Brunny, funny near the Brunny, at Berg Seltzer on Mondays. Quality room, you never know who you're going to bump into and see. But I need to. I'm sick as fuck of my material.
Maybe you want to change stuff up now.
Oh, not changed so much, but like I'm noticing that a few of my references are pretty dated. Like they were good at the time, and there's some stuff I've tried in the last few weeks that really needs some work before I try and nut it out further.
Yep.
You can't write on. I can't write on stage. I love ad lib. I love getting involved with someone, that sort of stuff. But trying shit out right there on the spot, just from an idea, and that's what I did like 2 weeks ago at the Parliament. Like something came to me in the car. I was like, yeah, that'll work. It didn't. it just didn't.
And so, when you want to write it down now before you get on stage, is that what you're trying to say?
I really write shit down. Like I don't mean on my hand. I've never done that, but like write it, plan it. Okay, what word should I use instead of that? The original word that came into my head. The same as you'd write a song or something. Like this, what notes will make it sing, sort of thing. But I'm just bored of my material. I mean, I've got stuff up my sleeve that will work if I did a new room, which I'm confident with, and that's been tried and tested in front of different audiences and all that sort of stuff. But is what it is. Like I think if I'm starting to get bored of it, how does the crowd take it?
Yeah. And how long have you had the material that you've been using? Like how long have you used it for before you started?
Some of it could be some of my first shit that I did, so it'd be 2 years old. Some of it could be 6 months old, or some of it could be a month or two old. But I'm already sick of it. So I don't know. I had some ideas and I thought I was onto something and tested it out on the spot. Didn't work, but I think there's foundations for it. But just need to. I haven't even worked out what I'm going to do for my festival yet. Like I've got a half hour.
So you've got a whole half hour that you've got to come up with.
Yeah, everyone's doing half an hour. The slots are half hour, so it would be 5 weeks starting March 15. It's 5 weeks, 5 comics a night over 5 nights a week.
Yep.
And so I've got myself a solid 2 weeks in the last 2 weeks of it. But I haven't even thought about what I'm doing yet for that, so it's probably something I should be looking at.
I don't know. Maybe.
As well as getting my head around try booking. Fuck me, that thing's a minefield trying to wear that shit out. But I've got a lot of admin to do.
Oh, jeez, I've got a bit of work coming up.
Yeah, I still have to unpack my house. I moved in a month ago. I still got boxes.
Oh, jeez. Get the cats out of the box, mate.
I probably need to see a physio or something. My back is fucked at the moment. That's probably why I looked a little too comfortable before when we had Dave in. I thought I was shooting a porno or something. But very suggestive stance. But
community.
Dave. It's Robbie's head. But got a lot of shit to do and writing. I'm not one of those comics who can just sit there and put aside an hour a day and be like, ideas, let's do them. Like shit pops into my head. I'll be bored in traffic. I'll be bored at work, which is quite often. And something will pop in, or something will come from a conversation, or something will come from listening to the most boring shit I can get my hands on, which is sports talk back.
Yeah.
I've got no interest in it, but if it unlocks something in my mind while I'm in traffic,
That's it.
I can't sit there and write stuff. It has to.
But then, how do you remember it again? Like, as in, how do you?
Well, that's the thing. Most of my shit, like you were saying before, you didn't want to go down the WOG side of things and being known for that. Like all my shit came from really bad dating stories.
Yeah.
And having just a fucking time on Tinder, for better or for worse. And you know, there's like a stigma that's like every white dude's doing Tinder stuff, but that stuff's been tried and tested with me and it works, and that's a good fallback if I'm in a new room and I can see there's some couples or a bunch of single people here and all that sort of shit, and that's comfortable to have. But I'm bored of it. So if I'm bored of it, maybe I'm not giving the correct projection or something, and I don't know how that will be perceived from someone watching me. But all my shit started from real life experiences, and that's why I've rarely written anything down. Like a dot point will come into my head and be like, oh, that could be funny, and then I'll never look at it again. So I need to go through my phone. I think I've still got my old phone somewhere that I had notes in. I need to go through that shit, just see what the fuck's in there.
What you've written down.
Yeah, and actually piece something together like an actual comedian, not just. You can't rely on ad lib. You can't rely on roasting someone or returning serve or anything like that. Get my ass into gear.
You'll work it out. It's just.
I hope so. I'm bored. I love doing gigs. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love doing gigs. Like I did one last night at Death or Glory for a band. It was like an indie band, and these boys came one of the nights, and I was having a chat with them at the front, and they're like, "Oh, have you ever opened for a band before?" I was like, "Funnily enough, I have. I've done a few gigs opening for rock and metal bands and stuff, and basically filling time between pack up and pack down between acts, or during the smoke breaks or whatever, and it's fucking fun.
Yep.
Like you got to work twice as hard to win them over, because most of the time they're not expecting comedy. But once you land that first joke and you actually get people's attention, like it's fucking brilliant, and it's 100% a new audience every time. And then I've seen some people from those gigs come to my room. Gigs like it works.
Yeah.
But it's a close thing with corporate I've done. But it just Yeah, did one last night. It was fun, so I got to whip out old material and tweaked it a little bit here and there and stuff. I was like, yeah, I don't want to keep relying on that stuff, but I don't know. Just need to do it.
You'll figure it out.
Let's hope so.
You'll get it. You'll get it down, and it'll be a great show. And you've got an awesome lineup. So
yeah, it's gonna be nuts.
You know, you've got some good players there, some good heavy hitters and stuff. So
It's gonna be entertaining.
yeah. Well, I reckon we call it again, and I think this will be number 3 or 4, whatever.
I'm not good at maths.
And then we'll put another one out soon enough, and hope you guys enjoyed. And
If you've got any feedback, feel free to comment on the socials and all that sort of stuff.
yeah, we've also got that's right. We've got the socials. So we've got
Facebook, Insta, YouTube.
yeah.
Don't do YouTube comments. That's boring.
No.
Like,
We've actually got a email.
oh yeah.
So it's any complaints or anything like that. It's
tips.
It's
Requests.
It's BJ Balls Out Comedy. No, sorry, it's BJ Balls Out at gmail.com, and all your complaints can be directed to Jordy.
Yep, I'll deal with you accordingly.
He'll kick your ass, and
I won't kick your ass, but I like arguing.
oh, we both like arguing, so
Yeah.
that'll be fun. So he'll
Just don't do the YouTube comments; they take too long to load. And it just
it's
clutters.
much mucking around. Yeah. But yeah, we'll be putting out a few more YouTube videos and that, and hopefully you guys enjoy. And thanks for listening.
Yeah, if you've watched, thank you very much. We'd like to thank our sponsors, but we don't know who they are yet.
We'll get a few sponsors. White Bunny and White Power, whatever it was.
If there's any cocaine dealers who want to slip us a little something, and
I know, bloody hell, we had Dan here before. He's called my aerial druggie and stuff. But anyway, I'm not even offended now.
but no, thank you very much for listening. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Want some more stuff up soon.